Thanks for joining us here on 2K. Hey, Dave.
Thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks.
Here we go.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Tucker, good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Tucker's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Miami. Young for 3, and it's Miami with the rebound. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. And the Heat, another 3. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down. Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Pass to Robinson. Here's the dish to Tucker. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Collins. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Tucker's got 6 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young from deep three-point range. Again, Young missing. Miami's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Robinson kicks it to Tucker. Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Young looking it over. Driving the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Young with the steal. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Butler. Inside. Young passes to Capella and stolen by Butler. Outside for Robinson. Off target from three-point range.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
Butler with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Hawks trail by 9. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Young, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Lowry. Passes to Adebayo.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Good work defensively by Capella. Bogdanovich finds Young. Fires it up. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdan Bogdanovic as a glue guy who really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 11. Takes a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 7.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Lowry looking around. Pass to Tucker. And here is Butler. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Now here's Reddish. Defended by Butler. And stolen by Butler. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson on the wing. Back to Butler. Over Reddish. And it's Butler missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Atlanta foul. Cam Reddish.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Miami. Jimmy Butler.
The free throw drops for Butler.
What's impressive about Jimmy is how much of a one-man army he can be. He makes the effort to be everywhere on the floor and does all he can to help his team.
Young from deep three-point range. The long-distance 3 is buried. Young's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Atlanta. And so it's Miami bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Butler up top. He dishes it to Tucker.
Great stop by John, reading the situation and right on top of that shot.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adebayo. And it falls over the rim and in. Adebayo's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Miami. Young way outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Robinson dishes to Tucker. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tries the spin move. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovic. Robinson with the block, and he's able to get it back. And a deep 3 from Young. The Hawks again can't hit. The Heat leading by 9. Robinson goes in. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Reddish. To the paint. It's deflected. Stolen by Tucker. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Here's Butler. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got his 5th assist in this one. And a deep three from Young. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Young's got 13.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Butler on the way. The drive by Lowry. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Lets it go with a 3. Butler, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. It's stolen by Lowry. To the middle. The fadeaway. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back line.
And a deep 3 from Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Lowry with the ball. 7 points in the game. Left side, Butler. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Collins kicks to Young. From deep 3-point range, it's Adebayo with the rebound.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
It's good. And now a 12-point Heat lead.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Stolen by Tucker. In transition, here comes Miami. Robinson left side. From deep. Got a piece of it. The Hawks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. To the inside. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Just 3 on the clock. Misses the layup.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And so it's Miami. And all right, thank you, David. And folks, don't. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Herter.
The defense a step slow, you can see the result.
Oladipo against Williams. Here's Strus. 6 on the shot clock. Morris finds Oladipo. Over Williams. Oladipo misses. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Oladipo against Hunter. On the wing, Williams. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And stolen by Dedmon. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Miami leading by 9. Oladipo outside. Now Hero. He's covered closely. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And Oladipo, here we go. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And here's Gallinari outside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And here is Hero. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Now here's Okongwu. Dedmon defending. Now Hunter. Banked in off the glass. Hunter's got his first points of the game.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Oladipo with the ball. Williams picks him up. Gallinari with the steal. Hunter on the wing. Launches a three. Doesn't go that time. And Miami the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Morris passes to Strus. Into the lane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense foul in there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Williams against Oladipo. The baseline J. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Offensive rebound. Gallinari passes to Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit. The Heat leading by 11. Hero on the wing. The three-pointer no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Okongwu, the pass to Herter. Gallinari wide open. Sinks the triple. Gallinari's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Releases. Oladipo misses.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Herter passes to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. This one for three. And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've played the fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Lowry. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. down low. Here's Adebayo, and he lays it straight in. And the Heat lead by 10.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Hawks passing it around. Young way outside. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Butler against Capella. Adebayo passes to Butler. Trying to get open is Robinson. Butler getting it done. What a move that time.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Young dishes to Capella. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. It's Young on the wing, now recovering.
You can see on plays like that just how hard it can be to shake Lowry off you.
Outside Robinson. Butler in the corner. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Butler. Over Bogdanovich. And that one hits back iron. The Hawks trail by 12. Going inside. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Now here is Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. There's the pass to Robinson. 13 feet away. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Spins. Over in the corner, Reddish. Pass to Capella. Now Bogdanovich. Young outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside for Lowry. In the corner, it's Robinson. From the line. Second chance shot. Here's Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adebayo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Young for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 19 points.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Lowry passes to Robinson. 1:37 left in the game. He trains the turnaround jump shot. And the Heat lead by 11.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Outside Robinson. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Heat.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession. possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Robinson.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
And Lowry puts up a deep three, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Young dishes to Capella. From deep three-point range, and Young with the basket on the assist from Capella.
What a fearless scorer Young is, and he does it in many different ways.
And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. his speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Booker the pass to Paul. Bridges outside. Five to shoot. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. There are numerous problems that Trae Young presents, but Coach is focused on Young's shooting. After watching the tape, Coach said he'll instruct his defenders to pick up Young as soon as he crosses half court. And he emphasized that's not hyperbole. Can't say they don't respect his range. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
But not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Lob pass to Capella. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Capella is in a great system here. He's a rebounder. He's a shot blocker. He can run the floor. And he takes a lot of shots he knows he can make.
Now here's Booker. Outside Crowder. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Young. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got his second basket.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul from deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Young to the left side wing. Bridges with the steal. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself.
The attention Mikel had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Capella with a screen on Paul. And Young kicks to Collins. Driving in. Bridges with some nice defense.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Ball outside. It's stolen by Reddish. Young finds Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Paul looking over the floor. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And what timing. Capella getting up there, capping that one off.
Bridges outside. Booker outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Ayton. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Here's Young. Capella with a screen on Paul. And here's Young from the arc. Good on the triple. Young's got his third basket of the night right there.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Hawks. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Ayton after the made shot from John Collins. Ayton kicks to Bridges. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Young. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Missed inside. Phoenix with the ball. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Clock at 4. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. That's a 2 from Crowder, and Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Atlanta leading by 7. Young with the ball. 7 points in the game. Takes it inside. Crowder pulls it in.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Collins finds Capella. The kick out to Young. The Hawks again can't hit. Suns trail by 7. On the wing, Bridges. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And it's Paul missing. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Ayton against Young. Capella. Young with no one around. Again, Young missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Phoenix with the ball. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Bogdanovich against Booker. Hawks passing it around. Collins passes it to Young. setting the pick for Young. Pocket 6. That's good from Collins on the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A shot by Paul, no good. Atlanta leading by 11. Bogdanovich wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They need this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
So maybe now's the time when we talk about Chris Paul's intelligence.
Chris Paul.
We don't have enough time.
Both free throws good from Paul. 1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. To the right side. Now here's Reddish. Six to shoot. Capella with a screen on Paul. Young. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Well, Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Young outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Paul outside with 4 seconds on the clock. And Capella sends it back. It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first half of play. Thanks so much, David. And we'll...
15.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now Booker after the missed 3 from Trae Young. And Booker kicks to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. At the top of the key, Ayton. Fires the 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Hawks leading by 14. Young taking his time here. Here he goes. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Count that one. Crowder's got 7 points in the game.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
Here's Young after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Capella sets a screen for Young to the inside. Nifty move. And Capella with the layup. Capella's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
And Young, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Hawks.
On defense, Atlanta. Paul, right side. Gallinari with the steal. Okongwu with it. Now guarded by Ayton. He had a nice open look right there. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
The drive by Paul. That's a 2 from Crowder. And there's the drive. That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Inside and stolen by Ayton. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
So good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
Ayton dishes to Paul. Bridges up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Paul. Launches it. They get it again. In the corner, Crowder with it. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. On the wing, Williams. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. Off target with his 3. The Hawks leading by 13. Williams kicks to Hunter. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Williams. Throws it up high. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Hunter grabs the miss. On the wing, Williams. No good from outside. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 13.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Collins passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. He takes it in and finished off by Collins.
And Collins just has that incredible burst off the floor. He's soaring that time.
Payne's shot is good. Payne's got his first 2 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Young left side. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He can't get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Payne, defended by Young. Nader, and that one drops for him.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And Young, here we go. Collins wide open, he fires. No good on the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
McGee dishes to Johnson. And there's the pass to Payne. Young with the steal. And now here comes Young leading the break and finish off by Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Suns trail by 13. And here's Payne. Passes it to Shamet. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. Capella finds Young. From deep. The long distance squeeze built. And the Hawks lead by 16.
I mean, how do you stop a guy like that? Defensively, you want to protect the rim. He's so far away as Trae Young from the bucket.
Pass to Nader. And he drives in, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Young way outside. The shot comes out, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Nader. Johnson in the corner. Stolen by Collins. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
And the Suns here with a different look. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Nader. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Trae Young.
Now, serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Outside Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Collins. Hawks passing it around. Young from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Crowder. Pass to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Crowder. Here's the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
And so the Hawks take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.
The starting five for your Atlanta Hawks.
And Smitty, tonight's game features two outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Young, the pass to Collins. Capella, screen on Gobert. Here's Young. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Knocks down the long J.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
The 3 from Mitchell. Kept alive.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Young. And he drives in. And it's Capella with the jam.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
And here's Conley. Right side Mitchell. Puts up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Young. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Young on the attack. And foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
His moves get Trey inside. He's able to take the shot despite the aggressive D.
And both free throws good for Young.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trey Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Conley on the attack. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 points.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
There's the drive. Good on the shot. Steve Trey Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trey finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trey Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Capella. Up and over Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. The Jazz have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Mitchell finds Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. And he misses the fast break layup.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Capella, screen on Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Here's Young. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Utah has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Conley against Young. Conley on the attack. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Out left to the wing. Driving inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Puts it up from 12, and he can't bank that one in. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. On the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 11 points.
This is how Trey Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Conley goes in, and it's good. 2 points.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Now Young, 11 points in the game. To the middle, Capella. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Conley. No good. Conley against Young. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front. They lead by 2.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Going inside. Here's Reddish. Capella, the pass to Young. Fires the 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 9.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
And a deep 3 from Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Left side Conley. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
O'Neal on the wing. Three-pointer. Utah, the rebound. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Now Gobert. Guarded by Young. They shoot again. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Young against Conley. Here's Capella. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Reddish. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And the wrist injury from Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Here's O'Neal. Here's Gobert. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. The Hawks have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Conley against Young. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Outside Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Offline with a 3. They could get back within single digits of the lead. Here's Reddish. The three-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. And for Atlanta, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
Good on both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Outside Conley. Takes the 3. Here's O'Neal. Goes up at the stripe. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And Young gets it to go.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. And Collins with the big block. It's good.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Young, the pass to Collins. For 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. From deep. The 3 from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Collins. Back to Reddish. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. And so it's Utah closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Pascal in at the 4. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Hawks trailing. Outside Bogdanovich. From downtown. Gets the 3 to fall. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pascal finds Whiteside. Back to Pascal. Clarkson outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Reddish for the lead. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Clarkson outside. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Reddish. And Whiteside with a block.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Gay, pass to Whiteside. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Stolen by Ingles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Back to Pascal. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Here's Reddish. Here he goes.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Gay attacking. Blocked. The kick out to Ingles. Knocks down the triple. Ingles has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
You see the practice time Ingles has put in. Completely in rhythm. No problem with that shot.
They recover it. There's Young with the three. A rebound by Ingles.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The three from Mitchell. Gobert finds Mitchell. Back to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Gobert. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. Young missing again.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Conley against Collins. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Capella, screen on Conley. Capella, the pass to Young. Atlanta again missing.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Screen by Capella. And Young, here we go. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Young way outside.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Outside Bogdanovich. 4-3. And another miss by Utah.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. Drives to the hoop. And he lays it up and in. Conley's got 9 points.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
And so it's Utah closing out this quarter with...
All right, let's just come to the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store.
Sit down. Get on your feet. Let's hear it right now.
Utah leading. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Knocked loose and stolen by Gobert. Conley with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. From deep three-point range, Utah gets it back. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Collins. Back to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Counted. And the Jazz lead by 9. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight.
And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell. And the Hawks shooting 34% so far in this one. Now here's Bogdanovich. From the arc. And they get it back. Fires from deep. Atlanta again missing. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Gobert with it. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Conley goes in. Outside Bogdanovich. The three from Mitchell. No good that time. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Young can't hit.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. And there's the drive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Young. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Jazz on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Young with the bucket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Outside Conley. Capella with a block. And now the Hawks on the break. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Conley passes to Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Drains the triple. And the Jazz lead by 9.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
Outside Young. And it's Young again missing.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Mitchell. And it's a 12-point Utah lead.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Rudy Gobert.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Outside Conley. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The three from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. And here is Young. From deep. No good. And so it's Utah with the W. They have to feel good about this performance.
take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. It'll be the Heat off the tip. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Collins with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Outside, Bogdanovich. The dish to Young. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Butler.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
Outside for Lowry. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound, Heat. Goes up with it again. Adebayo just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. First quarter, just over a minute played. Young's shot is off. The Heat have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Butler feeling out of it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Young outside. Over in the corner, Reddish. From deep. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Outside, Robinson with the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Now, here is Young. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Reddish kicks to Young. To the middle, and stolen by Butler. And here we go. It's Butler. Rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Still without a basket in the game. Young outside. Adebayo knocks it loose.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The Hawks trail by 4. Out to the wing. Outside, Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. Misses from close range.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami.
2 minutes.
Here's Lowry. Out left to the wing. Adebayo passes to Tucker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Adebayo.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Good work there as it goes.
Finally, after all those playing, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now here's Lowry. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Young. Gets that one to drop. Just one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
The pass to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Young. Driving inside. It's good. Young's got his second basket of the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Lowry against Young. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now, here's Reddish. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lowry against Young. 5 to shoot from deep three-point range. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Butler. It'll count. And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Miami.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
And here is Robinson. Outside Lowry. This is it to Adebayo. And Tucker has it in the corner. From downtown, the shot misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Tucker can't get it to go.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Young way outside, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Heat have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. To the paint. The 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Tucker's got 6.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Young against Lowry. Here's Capella. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted by
Capella's got his second basket of the night. And Brent the Wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021. The play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Robinson kicks to Lowry. Over Young.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
They've got the lead, but they need to do a better job of finding good shots, getting away from the formula that gave them so much success in that first quarter.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Traps in the tray. Butler's got his second bucket.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Young. There's the drive. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to Robinson. Now Tucker. Outside for Robinson. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler finds Lowry. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler down low. Here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Young way outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And that's it for the first half of action of what's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 3.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach.
All right, David, thank you. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for the Hawks. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
Oladipo finds Morris. Shot clock at 5. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The 2013 draft, Victor Oladipo out of Indiana becomes the 2nd overall pick. And he broke out in his first season with the Pacers. Nice to see him come back from this injury and start to make an impact.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 1-point game. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo for the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oladipo's got 5 now.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
It's Williams with the drive. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The Heat shooting at a decent 44% clip here. The shake. And Oladipo with the lane. Good. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Oladipo. Okongwu, the pass to Hunter. To the inside. Herder, nifty move. Okongwu kicks to Hunter. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Miami ball.
The Heat leading by 4. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Back to Oladipo. Rebound by Williams. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Hero. Okongwu kicks to Williams. Over Oladipo.
A focused defensive effort from Oladipo there. That's where he's setting himself apart in this game.
Back to Morris. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Hawks trail by 4. Stolen. Oladipo with the ball. Williams picks him up. It's Oladipo on the wing. He has 7. Morris dishes to Dedmon. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
1:07 left here in the third quarter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And how about Hunter getting up to flush it down?
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Over to the wing. Strus passes to Hero. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Williams against Oladipo. It's Williams with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
They're just shredding the defense in the pick and roll. Lou Williams only needing just a little bit of space to work.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. 19 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. From deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Hunter on the wing. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Heat. They're up by 2.
All right, look who's coming on the court.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Dedmon. Now Hero. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The kick out to Oladipo. Dedmon trying to break free. Oladipo misses. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 4. Young, no good. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hero with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young taking his time here. The shot. Capella inside. Adebayo on him. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And that sends Clint Capella to the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And so much reliance for this team on Capella and his grittiness to do the little things on the inside. They love that work ethic.
Young against Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Butler in the corner. Fires for three. Robinson misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Capella, the pass to Young. And he converts the lead. Young's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Outside Lowry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Now at the line, Kyle Lowry.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. That one drops for him. Capella's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Now Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Young pass to Reddish. Young dishes to Capella. Goes up to the stripe. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And Tucker kicks to Adebayo. Now here's Butler. Outside Robinson. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Heat lead by 4. 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. With the drive. Makes it off the glass.
What makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Lowry with the ball. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Young against Lowry. Young drives in. Bogdanovich wide open. Trifecta.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And here's Lowry. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. Got it!
And that was so clutch. They're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
All right, let's get on to the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. Young passes to Capella.
Scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Timeout called for the Heat. It's time for T-shirts. All right, looking for more report. Now for the Miami Heat Dancers.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Count it!
Horrible collapse there, guys. There is simply no excuse to give up a wide open three-pointer off of the dead ball inbound play.
The Hawks call timeout. Which section wants a T-shirt? You gotta get loud. Fans.
On its way from Young for two. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
That's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. So Phoenix will get the first possession, and now the Atlanta Hawks starters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center, and it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Booker finds Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Clock at 4. Driving to the basket, and a foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. And these are two young teams. Rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
That one drops for him.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Crowder with it. The kick out to Paul. No good on the 3. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Young. Drives to the hoop. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Paul passes to Bridges. 3-pointer. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Young attacking. And he makes the 8-footer. Young's got his second basket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Crowder against Collins. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Paul against Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 6 points. Young's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Bogdanovich. Going inside. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Stolen by Collins. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Paul passes to Booker. 1:44 left to play in the first. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. Back to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Bridges. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Paul with it. Picked up by Collins. And it's good for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Hawks leading. Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Pass to Reddish. Capella screen on Bridges. And Reddish, here we go. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Ball finds Crowder. Paul against Collins. Out to Bridges. Pass to Aiden. Stolen by Capella. Reddish on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Capella screen on Paul. And Young, here we go. Tipped.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and we'd love to see him get high for these rejections.
First team foul.
And a deep three from Paul. No good on the quick three. And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Stanford.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Bridges down low, 4 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Misses off the right iron. Here's Reddish. Pass to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Ball drives in. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
There's Young with the 3. Can't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges with it, and it's Young picking him up. Bridges against Young, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Bridges left side. Pass to Aiden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
His first personal foul.
That one on Capella.
You get a sense there of how challenging it is to guard DeAndre Ayton. Gets good position, makes the defense react.
Aiden hits them both. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoffs, Doris. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, B.A., the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers, being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team. Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Here's Paul. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Good chance here for Booker, and he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. Pass to Aiden. Shoots over Capella. No good. A bit long that time. The Hawks shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Bogdanovich finds Young. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
2 minutes.
Booker, good. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Paul against Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break from deep three-point range. The shot misses, and it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Stolen by Collins. Reddish on the wing. Inside. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ayton. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Crowder outside. There's 47 seconds left in the second. Paul into the lane. And that one's good. Paul's gotten his second bucket on the night.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Capella. Pass to Young. Back to Capella. Now Young. Just 3 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Suns ball.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the half. Paul against Young. For 3, Booker. Collins with the rebound. And he's going for the lob.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Crowder. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
14.
Allie, as always, thank you.
23.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Well, you got to like what Clint Capella has done in this game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
JaVale McGee out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Abdel Nader. And it's Payne in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Well, with multiple Sixth Man of the Year awards to his credit, Lou Williams will be remembered as one of the best bench players in NBA history.
Payne, pass to McGee. Atlanta with the rebound. It's Herter on the wing. The kick out to Williams. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And here are the Suns now. 11-point game. McGee, a screen on Williams. Gallinari pulls it in. And for Atlanta, they're shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Williams passes to Gallinari.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Williams against Payne. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Shamet. The shot's good.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Outside for Gallinari. And the three off target. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Nader. Outside Payne. Back to Nader. Fires the three. Gallinari pulls it in. Atlanta with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Williams passes to Hunter. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Shamet. Herder defending. Pass to McGee. The kick out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Okongwu. And here's Gallinari. Driving inside, and Gallinari throws it down.
Well, the big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that take.
Payne against Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Shamet. There's the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. The kick to Hunter. Launches a three. Offensive board.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right side Payne. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt. Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Williams. He takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Shamet. Herder defending. There's the screen by Johnson. Shamet into the lane. No good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
44 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Hunter up top. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Ooh, McGee with the block. To the inside. Ooh, it's stolen. And there's the lob. Williams misses.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Hawks, Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Onyeka Kongwu is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Williams in at point guard. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Bridges, he's checked in for Nader. And it's Booker in for Shamet. And Young, here we go. Chalk up 2 there.
Trae Young.
And the Hawks lead by 15.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
On the take, Payne with the bucket. Payne's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Now Young. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Three-point field goal.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
On the wing, Crowder. Back to Payne. Back to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Payne outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Reddish, here we go. Stolen by Bridges. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Here's Crowder. Finished off the break.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
And the Hawks shooting very well. 62% and going right at the defense. And a deep 3 from Young. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Outside Payne. Pass to Crowder. Back to Payne. And there's the drive. Good chance here for Crowder. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. And a deep 3 from Young. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Crowder, the pass to Payne. Crowder inside. Collins there. And it's Crowder missing. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Young against Payne. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Payne. And now the Suns fast break. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Young. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
2 minutes.
Collins against Crowder. Pass to Young. From deep 3-point range. The long distance 3 is buried.
3-point field goal.
Young's got 11 points here in the second half. Bridges right side. Crowder outside. And the Suns miss again. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. And a deep 3 from Young. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Trae Young.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Young against Payne. Capella, the pass to Young. From deep. Young missing again. And the Suns with possession. They trail by 16. Ayton inside. The rebound by the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, he dialed that one up from long distance. And the Hawks lead by 19.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Bridges outside. Pass to Payne. Up top, Booker. Back to Payne. From down low. No good there. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like
outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish into the 3 spot. And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Young from outside trains it from beyond the arc. Young's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Hawks. Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal trying to get open as Bogdanovich. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. It's up a 3. Connects from 3-point range.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with 3s.
Young looking around. Passes it to Capella. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Can't hit that one. And Utah the other way now. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
He was all alone on that play.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the Jazz with possession here. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich. The D by Bogdanovich. The Hawks trail by 5. Reddish with the ball. Conley picks him up. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Conley dishes to Gobert. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Bogdanovich. Can't cash in from close range.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Conley with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Reddish.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Mitchell outside. Young with the steal. One-on-one here. He dishes it to Reddish. Over Conley. Pass to Capella. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Pass to Gobert. Shoots. Conley with it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Utah out in
Your chance dancer. Your chance dancer.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. Young from outside. It's good from long range. Young's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hawks.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the 3-ball is good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Young with the ball. Conley picks him up. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
That's just strength right there. Capella taking it and working through it all.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their 3-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Young with no one around. Again, the Hawks score.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-flowing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
O'Neal from long range. He feeds it to Gobert. Reddish grabs the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Here's Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Capella sets a screen for Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Mitchell. A solo fast break. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Back to Young. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half. Kicks it out to Collins. 4 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. So Utah ends up going with a new group. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And At the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Young finds Capella. Right side against Young. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Young. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Capella kicks to Young. Capella with a screen on Clarkson. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Ooh, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
Clarkson for three. Buries it from three-point range. Clarkson's got 9 points now in the quarter. Jordan Clarkson getting it done for Utah. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Thank you, David. We'll be back after. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Mitchell. Takes a three. Another miss by Utah.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to Collins. The pass to Capella. It's Young on the wing for by Conley. Young right side. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Hawks. Outside Conley. Mitchell left side. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit it.
His struggles from the field continue. Yet they still hold the lead.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Young from outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell finds Conley. Now Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And now it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Capella sets a screen for Young. He takes it in. Count the basket. Young's got 4 this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Mitchell with it. Out guarded by Bogdanovich. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Launches it. Poked away. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Rebound, Atlanta. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Takes the 13-footer. Pass to Reddish. It's Young on the wing. The tray. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Greg Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. They had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
You know, the rise of Trae Young here in the league has been nothing short of fantastic. Every season, he just continues to improve on himself and outdo his previous best.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Clarkson kicks to Pascal. Dish now to Ingles. Passes it to Clarkson. Back to Ingles. Right side inside. Capella's there. Right side, good.
Good effort and energy by Whiteside. That time taking advantage of his size and strength.
Young outside. From deep three-point range. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Pascal's shot is off. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 11. Into the lane. Reddish dishes to Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple. Utah has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Clarkson finds Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Kicks it out to Gay. That 3 off the mark. Young against Gay. In the corner, it's Capella. And there's the drive. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So it's the Hawks now. 11-point game. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah.
Rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Mitchell with it, out guarded by Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Young against Conley. Young passes to Bogdanovich. And Young kicks to Capella. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
Utah leading by 12. Conley into the lane. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match up with his blinding speed.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Reddish. Gobert with the block. Conley feeling it out. Bogdanovich wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And the Jazz lead by 17. And guys, what do you think about the hustle starts here for the Jazz?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. For three, Mitchell. And Capella sends it back. Here's Reddish. Will it go? And it's good on the layup. Reddish has got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Mitchell wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Hawks trail by 20. Young outside. Collins setting the pick for Young. Collins passes to Young. Knocks down the three ball. Young's got 20.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Conley with the three. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella the pass to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Young kicks to Collins. The feed now to Capella. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Stolen by Conley.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Jazz.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Donovan Mitchell.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Jazz leading by 17. And here is O'Neal. He kicks to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. It's stolen by Capella. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Poke loose. Shoots the three. O'Neal misses. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Reddish the pass to Young. Reddish with the ball. From deep. The Hawks again can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Young outside. Puts one up from 19. That one no good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And the out. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.